You know what's strange about highly intelligent people? Many of them spend years quietly believing something is wrong with them, simply because they don't fit the image the world has of intelligent people. We usually imagine someone with a very high IQ as confident, loud, highly social, and obviously impressive. But psychology research tells a very different story. Many highly intelligent people display subtle behaviors that often get misunderstood. They go quiet. They overthink simple things. They disappear into solitude for long periods. And according to cognitive psychologists, this happens because intelligence is not just about knowledge. It's about how the brain processes patterns, emotions, uncertainty, and the world around it. And that processing quietly reveals itself through everyday habits. Here are 10 surprisingly common habits, often found in people with extremely high intelligence. Habit 1. Spending a lot of time alone. Highly intelligent people are often deeply comfortable with solitude, not because they dislike others, but because their minds are constantly active. Even during quiet moments, their brain is replaying conversations, analyzing ideas, and imagining future possibilities. Neuroscientists connect this to increased activity in the prefrontal cortex, the part of the brain responsible for planning, reflection, and complex thinking. Quiet environments give the mind room to breathe. Research from the London School of Economics even suggested that highly intelligent individuals often feel less satisfied with constant social interaction. Their brain simply craves uninterrupted thinking time. So what looks like isolation from the outside is often deep mental processing happening within. Habit 2. Constant curiosity. People with high IQs tend to question almost everything, not just major philosophical questions, but small everyday ones too. Why do people react emotionally in certain situations? Why do humans keep repeating the same patterns? And why do social systems work the way they do? Their brain naturally searches for hidden connections. Psychologists often describe curiosity as a kind of cognitive engine because it constantly pushes the mind toward learning, exploration, and pattern recognition. And interestingly, highly intelligent people are usually less interested in memorizing facts than in understanding why things happen in the first place. Habit 3. Talking to themselves. This one surprises people, but psychologists call it self-directed speech, and studies suggest it can genuinely improve focus, emotional control, and working memory. Talking through thoughts helps the brain organize information more clearly. In stressful situations, intelligent people often use internal or external self-conversation to process emotions, rehearse possibilities, or solve problems mentally. So when you notice someone quietly talking themselves through something difficult, it may not be absent-mindedness at all. It may simply be an active mind trying to make sense of complexity. Habit 4. Being comfortable. Saying, "I don't know." This may sound counterintuitive, but highly intelligent people are often more aware of how much they still don't understand. In psychology, this connects to something called the Dunning-Kruger effect. People with limited knowledge often overestimate their understanding, while more knowledgeable individuals become increasingly aware of uncertainty and complexity. Highly intelligent people usually treat beliefs as flexible mental models rather than absolute truths. That's why they often appear more thoughtful, cautious, and open-minded. Habit 5. Overthinking. Small things. An analytical brain rarely switches off completely. The same mental processes that help solve difficult problems can also cause someone to replay conversations, analyze tiny decisions, or imagine multiple future outcomes at once. From the outside, this can look like indecision. But internally, the brain is testing different possibilities before making a choice. This is why many intelligent people struggle to truly relax. Their mind keeps searching for patterns, risks, meanings, and hidden possibilities, even when there is no immediate problem to solve, and over time, that becomes emotionally exhausting. Habit 6. A strong sense of humor. Humor is actually a complex mental skill. To understand or create humor, the brain must recognize patterns, break expectations, detect timing, and connect unrelated ideas very quickly. Several intelligence studies have found measurable links between higher IQ and advanced humor processing. And interestingly, highly intelligent people often prefer subtle or layered humor over obvious jokes, because for the brain, discovering unexpected connections feels deeply satisfying. Habit 7. Changing their mind. When the evidence changes. Highly intelligent people tend to treat opinions as flexible frameworks rather than fixed identities. When new information appears, they update the framework. In psychology, this ability is called cognitive flexibility, and it is strongly connected to advanced problem solving. But society often misunderstands this behavior. Someone who changes their opinion may seem inconsistent. Someone who asks too many questions may seem skeptical. Someone who enjoys solitude may appear antisocial. But in many cases, these behaviors are signs of deeper thinking happening beneath the surface. And perhaps that is why highly intelligent people often feel misunderstood. Habit 8. Late night thinking. Many high IQ individuals report feeling mentally sharper at night. When the world becomes quieter, distractions fade, and social pressure disappears. And for many, it's the first moment all day where their thoughts finally feel uninterrupted. Some researchers believe that people with higher cognitive flexibility adapt more naturally to non-traditional routines, including staying awake later than average. For many intelligent people, nighttime is not just about staying awake. It's the only time their mind feels completely free to wander. Habit 9. Observing more than speaking. Instead of reacting immediately in conversations, highly intelligent individuals often prefer to observe first. They quietly study tone of voice, emotional shifts, contradictions, and subtle social behavior before responding. This reflects strong pattern recognition in social situations. Because their brain absorbs so much information at once, they often prefer thoughtful responses over quick reactions. Quietness is often mistaken for insecurity, but many times it's actually observation. Habit 10. A constant search for meaning. High intelligence often comes with a deeper awareness of complexity in relationships, society, identity, and human behavior. As a result, many intelligent people spend large parts of their lives quietly reflecting on purpose, connection, and meaning. It's not always dramatic. Sometimes it's just a quiet question that keeps returning in the background. Why do people hurt each other? Why does happiness feel temporary? And why do some people feel completely lonely even when surrounded by others? And perhaps that is the most fascinating part of intelligence. It's not just about solving equations, remembering facts, or sounding impressive. At its core, intelligence is really about curiosity, a mind that keeps searching, a brain that refuses to stop questioning, connecting patterns, and trying to understand the strange complexity of human nature. And sometimes, the people who seem the quietest on the outside are actually experiencing the loudest worlds inside their minds.